Hello everyone and welcome to the first Solyda DICC presentation on the Sunday Cup, which is starting on the 13th of Jan.
Rules में मैंने पहले mention किया हुआ है. Any player can pick out any round पे कोई भी division.
We have the first event for Solyda DICC. We've got 64 players, 8 teams, 2 league matches each. We've got 2 semis, 1 final, and of course the champion. It's all about leading from the front and taking him to the end.
Absolutely.
And I think all these captains have that ability.
You know what, Tim? I think we can just show our viewers how the draft went about, and then we can talk about the teams later. What do you say?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Let's do that. Here are some clippings from that night.
Always unlucky. कौन लिया चिराग मकीजा
It was a wonderful draft. I mean, it was good to see.
Absolutely, there were some really funny scenes. There was some banter going around.
Okay, done. कर दिए पांच कर दिए ये 5 खुले भाई एक ये मुझे दे एग्जैक्टली ये
लोग ने जो भी लिया है ना सब फाइटर बंदे ही ये लोग ये डिवीजन नहीं देखेंगे एक
ओके भाई तेरा क्या है मेरा भी ऐसे ही क्या देखना है डी अपना टीम ना दे देंगे
I think the outcome was pretty good, but some players were not happy, like Mr. Tin. Were you happy with your selection?
Well, I was just happy. I think I got picked in the mercy picking round. Okay, Triple H, without wasting any more time, let's do a team by team analysis.
Let's start with the Aidi Smashers.
All right.
Captain Yusuf Buranpurwala.
Yeah. Let's listen to what YB had to say
On draft.
after picking up his team.
Aidi Smashers captain Mr. Yusuf Buranpurwala is with me, and I've got a few questions. Yeah. How's your team? Are you happy with it?
Almost, yeah.
Almost. I mean, do you think you've missed out on someone?
One, I guess 2 players I missed out. One is Arif and the other one is Jay. I would like to play with both of them, my team.
And what do you think? How's your draw with the league matches? You happy with the draw?
Yeah, first match is against Aman, and the second match is with Kothari.
So, what do you? Are you favourites? Do you have that confidence you'll win the tournament?
Yeah, sure. I will win both my games, and inshallah I will lift the trophy.
All right. After these matches, all the best. Thank you, Mr. Yusuf.
After this match, remember the name.
Thank you, Mr. YB, for your lovely words. And now we are in with the second team, the Dravidians. This is a pure tribute to the legend Rahul Dravid.
Yes.
Led by Amanullah Siddiq. Strategy meri, action aapka.
Well, Aman is no doubt a poetic captain in my opinion. He's very poetic with his words, and he's amazing. I've seen Aman, and he's a different person on court.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's all fun and games outside, but inside, I think
he wants to win.
He brings his whip out.
Yep.
And
So
I don't think he's afraid to use it.
Let's see what he had to say during the draft.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we have the captain of the Dravidian team, Mr. Amanullah Siddiq. I don't know if he looks happy or sad, but let's ask him a few questions. So, are you happy with the team you got?
I'm always happy with the team I got. But the luck of the draw is such that I was last in almost all the rounds. I'll show you by example. This is a round where only 3 had to pick, and I was the 3rd. So I'm not even going to show you the other rounds because I was always last, but I never crib. Because the 8 that are there are going to be the 2 captains I'm going to face, YB and BB, and I'm going live on camera and saying that my team will at least win one of the 2 games. Confident.
A lot of confidence. Any player that you missed out on, you feel?
Not really. Because if the draws are not going to support me, I can't say I missed out on them. They missed out on me.
What would you call your team? Are you underdogs? Are you favorites?
Oh, big time underdogs. There is absolutely no doubt that every captain here wanted to face my team. So let's see what the tournament has in store.
So you're absolutely happy with the draw you've got, right?
I'm absolutely happy. I'm going to give it my all. Beat anyone, A division or E division.
And it's good.
Dravidians, Up for the war, baby.
Alright, all the best.
Moving on, we have the Dhoni Finishers. Well, the team named after MS Dhoni himself, who is an ultimate finisher of games, I would say.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Leading the team is Adarsh. We all know him, the young player.
Yes, he's pretty new to captaincy, I'd say. You know, first time he's getting a chance to captain, and there's no doubt about his playing abilities. You know, very finished, polished player, good with the bat, good with the ball, amazing on the field, always with a winning attitude.
Well, let's go back to the draft day and see what Adarsh had to say about his team.
Absolutely.
I've got Mr. Adarsh, captain of Dhoni Finishers, with me. First of all, congrats on picking your dad in your team. Are you happy with your team?
Actually, we're very happy. I had my eyes set on Hassan since the time the player list was announced, and I got him. Really happy with that. And even the other players, yes, I'm very much happy. Happy with Mushtaba also. Mushibai is with me since day one. So yeah, I'm really happy.
And you missed out on your good friend Aditya. Are you sad about that?
I'm used to it. I mean, so many leagues I'm playing here and there, and you know, all the leagues, Adi is not with me in any of the leagues. So it's okay, it happens in auction system like this, draft system like this, because you know, you can't trust your luck.
And what do you think of the draw that you've got, the teams you're facing? Are you happy with the
first match is against Sachin Blasters, and second match is against Hussain's team. I think it's Wasim Warriors. Yeah, no, they are you know, top 2 teams of the league, I guess, strongest on paper. But it all depends on what happens on the field and, you know, on that given day. So you know, I'm just backing my team. I'm just, you know, backing my players, and hopefully we'll get a good result.
Good luck to you, and hopefully lift the cup.
Thank you.
Okay, and thank you, Adarsh, and welcome back. So we have the next team on the list, named after the very talented Pakistani all-rounder Mohammad Hafiz Hawks. You know, led by the very able Burhanpurwala.
Recently, I've heard BB had an injury in a.
I mean,
so how does that work?
Yeah, he's back actually. Last time I spoke to him, he said he's healed, but there's always some nervousness around any injury. But the fighter that BB is, I'm sure he can play with one hand.
Well, let's look at what BB had to say on the draft day.
Okay, and the captain of Hafiz Hawks is with me right now, Mr. BB. Let me know, are you happy with your team?
Yeah, I guess I'm happy. I got the picks I wanted. It's a good mix of some fast bowlers and some good fielders. So yeah, it's looking good on paper. So let's see how it goes.
Are you happy with the team that you're facing in the league?
Yeah, I think I'm facing one Deepak team. He's a very seasoned pro. He's a expert campaigner. So I'm happy to be facing his team. It will be a competitive game. I hope to beat him on the field.
Any team which you would have liked to face and you're not facing?
Yeah, I wanted to play. Yeah, why not? Would love to play Mocha's team. Maybe in the semi-final or final if we make it.
Alright, great.
Thank you.
And those were the words of Captain BB. And now we are into the next team, the 5th team on the chart, Kohli Kings.
Well, Kohli Kings.
Kohli Kings. There's no guessing who's the captain of Kohli Kings because he's someone like Kohli himself.
And Moiz Kapadia, or aka Mocha.
Absolutely Mocha.
He doesn't leave any Mochas over here.
He's always looking for a Mocha to do something.
Yeah.
And now he's captain in charge. And overall the team is solid. You know, we've got Mocha with his never say die attitude, and he's going to bring out the best in everyone. Look, you just have to see what he has to say.
Yeah.
Some confident words.
Some confident words by a confident leader.
Okay, and we have the Kohli Kings captain, Mr. Moiz Kapadia, aka Mocha. And here we are. Are you happy with the team, sir?
Oh, I'm very, very happy and delighted and honored, to be honest, you know, because the boys are everybody I know, everybody I play with regularly. Like with couple of boys, I'm in 3 franchises together. So it's a great gelling, and we look forward to win the trophy for sure.
Any player that you were after and you didn't get? Like
no. I'm very like I should thank every other captain to allow me to take all my favorite players. So
absolute honesty from the gentleman.
Yeah, so I really thank every captain to, you know, completely ignore the platinum and give it to me, and I'm really thrilled, and we will give a hard competition there.
Absolutely. And now since the draw is out, which team you're going to face? Are you happy with that draw?
See, we are one thing is good that we got a good team, but the other thing is that we are facing the two tough contestants. So it will be a great match, and we will give value for money for the people who come to watch this match.
So, and since it's Mocha Bhai, I have a very diabolical question. Which team are you going to beat by force?
Everyone. Thank you.
We've got the next team, Aussie Bullies, and led by Deepak Hotchandani. But you know, starting off with the captain Deepak Hotchandani, he's the quietest of the lot. But when you hear the names on his list, we have got some big sledgers in there. Yeah. Deepak himself has been playing in many leagues, and he's been there and thereabouts and playing with the best in the lot. These guys are bullies, and trust me, these guys are going to bully all the teams in the group because for me, it's the strongest team on paper.
This is going to be an exciting
event. Yeah.
Well, let's go to the draft day and see what
Deepak had to say.
The Aussie team, Haunting Bullies. Captain Mr. Deepak is with me. Are you happy with your team, sir?
Yeah, very happy with the team. It's a balanced team. Got a bit lucky with the draws, so looks good. All set to go.
Any key players that you missed out on?
Yeah, I mean, I missed out on my captain, Manan. A bit disappointed there, but nevertheless, I've been playing under him, so I've got to kind of tackle that situation and play against him.
And I think for you, a lot of players are very new, so how did you combat that? How did you
the lucky part was that I got to pick players I know, so that will help me in setting my pairs. I've got fielders who field at different fielding positions. That should work in my team.
And what about the draw now? Which teams are you facing? Are you happy with that?
I'm playing Bibi and Mocha Bhai, so two old rivals. So that should be fun.
All the best to you.
Thank you.
And hope Haunting Bullies wins the cup.
Well, here's the next team, Wasim Warriors.
Yep, who can forget the lovely bowling action of Wasim Akram?
Yeah.
Left arm, the smooth action. And Wasim Akram, for me, is the #1 left arm bowler which I've ever seen in my life. And speaking of #1, Hussain Fakhruddin, the captain of Wasim Warriors, picked chit #1 for 3 rounds in the draft. So criticism from some quarters saying that, you know, HF had a lucky draw, so he got 4 or 5 good picks and then maybe, you know, tapered down a little. But HF would disagree. Let's see what he has to say.
Captain of Wasim Warriors, Mr. Hussain Fakhruddin is with me, and I've got a couple of questions for you. Yeah. Are you happy with your team?
Quite happy, really happy. I started off really well, Lambapti, Manan and Prabha. Then I got a bit unlucky with the draft numbers like 8 and 7, but still I got good players in that. MB, Yaqub I haven't seen, but MB has said that he is really good. So I'm really hoping that he will really play for us. And Coffee can touch me, so it's a good team. I don't see a weak link in my team.
Any particular player that you wanted and you didn't get?
Well, there are a lot of A and B division players, so I wanted maybe a Sham or San to start with. But it's good. I have no regrets with my team.
And what about the teams you're facing in the league? Are you happy with your draw?
I think no team is very weak. Like I'm facing Mocha and others, they don't have clear weak links. So they have all decent teams, so it will be a good match.
So any team which you would have liked to face, and now this is your...
I don't know the other. I haven't checked other teams, so.
Well, all the best. I hope you.
Thank you so much.
Last but not the least, Sachin Blasters, the Master Blaster team named after Sachin Tendulkar. And it's being led by Murtuza Kothari. The team, what do you think of Sachin Blasters?
Being part of it, I've not played. It's my first time playing under Murtuza Kothari. I've heard a lot. I've heard he's a good captain, well all-rounder player. He's amazing. His attitude on the field is very positive. He bucks up the team every now and then, and he's an experienced player. Let's see how the future enrolls for the Sachin Blasters.
So all the way from Abu Dhabi, we have the captains of Sachin Blasters here, Murtuza Kothari. So how do you feel about your team?
I am very happy with the picks that I got. I think we stand a very good chance in this cup. I wanted a few players which I was lucky enough to get, so I'm very happy with the picks. I'm very happy with the picks, yeah, basically that's that.
Any player you missed out on? Any particular 1 or 2 names that you think you could have gotten?
Yeah, there are a few which I thought I should have got, but then in a draw like this that you wouldn't get. Like maybe someone in the second round, I would have loved to have Arif, Suresh. But I think, there were a few picks before me. They got them. All the best to them. And let's see how it goes.
How's the draw shaping up? Are you happy with the teams you're facing?
Absolutely. I think the first match is against Dhoni Finishers and the second match is against YV's team, Aidi Smashers. I think both of them are very good teams. Very well balanced. All the best. Chalo, cut kar de.
And the teams are all set. The groups have been made. I see all the teams are just geared up and they can't wait for the 13th Jan start. First, please, all of you, please join us at the InSports Club at 8 p.m. on the 13th of Jan for the first round of matches, and we'll take it from there.